Good morning, Seahawks. Today is Friday, March 20th, and I'm Avia Davis.
And I'm Justin Williamson. Welcome to Beach City News. To start us off, here's Dr. Wesley with some important announcements.
Good morning, Seahawks. First, I'd like to give a shout out to Mr. Baldrich and our talented thespians who created an amazing production of Thoroughly Modern Millie. If you haven't seen the spring play yet, you can still do so tonight, Friday at 7 p.m. or Saturday at 2 p.m. Now, Seahawks, as you know, quarter exams and spring break are less than 2 weeks away, thank goodness. So let's all take a moment to check Infinite Campus and follow through on one of our most important student learner outcomes, self-advocacy. Students, please check in with your teachers regarding any missing assignments and additional work you need to do before the end of the third quarter. Also, be sure to attend tutoring and prepare for your quarter exams. This is your chance to get off the no-go list. Now remember, you must have a 2.0 GPA and no more than 1 U at the end of the third quarter. The most common reason for being on the no-go list is attendance. So students, please, I'm begging you, make sure you're arriving on time every day and have a positive impact on your classes. Seniors, please don't miss out on prom and Disneyland. We want to see all of you at these great events. Now students, one of the worst part of my job is having to tell a student that they may not attend one of these exciting events of a lifetime because he or she had too many tardies or didn't make academics a priority. I'll be at prom in Disneyland, so I hope to see you there as well. Finally, students, this is a friendly reminder that our WASC accreditation visiting team will begin next week. This is a great opportunity to show off all of the amazing classes, programs, and activities at Redondo. It is also an opportunity to work together to make improvements. So, Seahawks, please continue to demonstrate your Seahawk pride by showing up to school every day with an appreciation for our amazing school, teachers, staff, and classmates. Now have a wonderful Friday and a safe weekend.
Thanks, Dr. Wesley. What is WASC anyways? I heard it stands for Why Are the Strangers Coming?
No, actually it stands for Western Association of Schools and Colleges. Oh. Here is some information on WASC for next week.
WASC is going to be here next week. They come on Sunday. They're staying just down the street, and they'll be here for 3 school days, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And what happens is that they'll be coming in and out of classrooms, maybe asking some of you guys questions about how the school is, how your classes are, what happens at Redondo Union, to make sure that what we wrote in our WASC plan is actually what's happening here at the school.
The WASC accreditation process is something that all schools at the high school level and at the college level go through, where a visiting team will come on campus and evaluate what are we doing well and also what do we need to work on.
Basically, WASC comes in and makes sure that we are doing things to be an accredited high school.
Do you lead an emotionally, physically, and socially healthy lifestyle?
I think I do. I try to maintain like a positive attitude in things I do.
Do you effectively communicate through writing, technology, and presentation?
For writing, I have struggles with it, but my teacher, Ms. Alkavan, helps me a lot with it, and after school, sometimes I come in and she just helps me with the points that I have trouble with. For presentations, I can speak very well in a certain sense, and I can effectively communicate to my fellow students.
Do you practice critical thinking to develop creative solutions?
Again, as part of ASB in general, our job as a school is to come up with creative solutions, any problem presented before us from the student body. So yeah, again, we're learning each and every day how to come up with new solutions and creative solutions, and it's really great working with the team.
Do you advocate on behalf of yourself and others?
I do. I believe that it's a really important quality to have in this school and just in general.
Yeah, like basically that I really think that students don't need to, put on a show for the WASC visiting team, that I really think they should just be themselves, because really what we're doing here, we are doing great things, and really it's just highlighting those things and demonstrating that, and also too, if there's things that we need to work on, then we want to be transparent about that, and move towards achieving those goals.
I think one of the other things that I like about it is it really helps us reflect, at least it did me, on our practice of teaching and, making me look a little bit deeper inside my own personal teaching practice. I hope the visiting committee sees the students and the incredible student body that we have for the wonderful young men and women that they are and that they are becoming, and that we have such a wonderful campus here.
Students, make sure that you guys are ready to see some strangers here on our campus. You can share with them all of the great things that are going on here. And they may pull you into a focus group, or they may ask you to answer some questions while they're in your classes. And just be open to them. And we're excited to have them here as our guests and show off the great things that are happening here at Redondo.
They'll be here for most of next week, so let's all strive to impress. Now that we're done talking about our futures, let's talk about how we capture the present. Want to find a club where you can master the art of Instagram? Photography Club is sure a place for you. Reporter Larry Salcido is here with the president, Lucas Larson.
Hello, my name is Larry Salcedo, here with Lucas Larson of the Photography Club.
Hello, I'm Lucas Larson from Photography Club.
Who is the club president?
Yo soy el presidente.
Interesting. What class is this and what days do you meet on?
This is room 404. We meet on Mondays at lunch. Be there or be square.
No one wants to be square, right? What do we learn in this class?
Photography.
And?
Photography.
When did you start the club?
I started this club with a couple mates at the beginning of the year.
Do you need your own camera?
It's recommended.
Right. Do they supply a camera at all?
No.
Huh. Looks like school's kind of cafeteria like the kid working. Okay. Do you do other activities outside of class that have to do with photography?
Indubitably.
For example, what?
We take photography outside of class.
And what do you do with it?
Post it.
On?
Instagram.
And?
Shout out Lucas Larson. Lucas_Larson. Give it a follow.
No one knows how to spell that. Is there any major events in this class or in this club?
Major events. We do photography, so.
And?
That's it.
How do you sign up or join the club?
Show up. We pass around sign sheet. Just sign your name on that. You're good to go.
Nice, thank you.
Now back to you at the studio.
If interested, Photography Club meets Mondays at lunch in room 404. Make sure to check it out. Yesterday, the incredibly controversial Boys vs. Girls rally took place, even after intense resistance of the student body. The football field, being used as a stadium of gender pride, showcased it. Let's join our reporters as they gather highlights of the rally.
Well, that was quite the event. Other uses of our gorgeous facilities are sports. Sports anchor Zach Harris is here with us to cover the most recent victories at Redondo.
Thanks, Xavier. Congratulations to girls basketball for crushing Costa for CIF State Division II with an amazing score of 46 to their 31. The next game is tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. at the Long Beach State Walter Pyramid against Chapel for the regional finals. If you're interested, sign up for the Rooter Bus with Mr. Salzman. Boys basketball season has just ended. Enjoy your success for the season. Congratulations, you guys. Great job representing the Seahawks. And finally, great job to boys lacrosse for beating Santa Monica 17-3. And that's all for me. Back to you.
Arrive and Alive came to campus this week to showcase the dangers of texting and drinking while driving. Stephen Crompton is here with the story.
What is the purpose of today's simulation?
Well, we're out here showing students the dangers of distracted driving, meaning texting and driving and drinking and driving, by letting them try it for themselves firsthand in a safe environment, our virtual reality simulator.
Which is more dangerous, driving while intoxicated or texting and driving, and why?
Well, they're both very dangerous, but you're actually 6 times more likely to get in a collision if you are texting and driving than if you're drinking and driving. A few reasons for that. One, not everybody's just driving around drunk at all hours of the day, but a lot of people will have a cell phone with them at all hours of the day. So the temptation is there. But the biggest contributing factor of why it's more dangerous is that when you're texting and driving, you're not even looking at the road, you're looking at your phone. Where a drunk driver's reaction time is going to be delayed, a texting and driver's reaction time, they don't have one because they're not looking at the road. If something happens in front of them, they can't stop in time because they don't see it.
And how will this simulation help future drivers?
Well, hopefully it gets students thinking twice about pulling out their phone when they're behind the wheel or having one too many drinks and trying to drive themselves home. It's not the most realistic of simulators, but it's something to get them thinking about the dangers and what could happen if they decide to text and drive or drink and drive.
Thanks, Stephen, and please stay safe, Seahawks. As always, to finish our broadcast, we're going to highlight some of the most important staff members and students. Here is Ali Spear with our Staff and Students of the Week.
Thanks, Xavier. Our staff member of the week is Miss Bocci. She takes her job very seriously and cares about every one of her students. Miss Bocci is willing to go out of her way to keep everything running smoothly during teen court. She is the glue that keeps the program together. Teen court loves you, Miss Bocci. And now for our students of the week. First, we have Max Arsenal and Hayes Honea, nominated by Miss Akavan. Hayes and Max have been resident experts on one of our toughest novels, Joseph Conrad's Heart of Darkness. They've often stuck their necks out to answer challenging questions accurately when few others would take the dare. They've both been incredibly reliable. Try to keep up the good example, you guys. Next, we have Robert Hogan, nominated by Miss Yoon. Although Robert struggled in biology class last semester, which was his first semester of high school, he has been working hard every day since the spring semester began. Robert is persistent, staying behind after class to finish assignments, asking questions, and asking for regular feedback on his work. Congratulations to all of you. Well, that's all today, Seahawks. Back to you.
Thanks, Ali. That's all we have for today, you guys. Once again, I'm Avia Davis.
And I'm Justin Williamson. Thank you for tuning in, Seahawks. We will see you next week. Have a wonderful weekend.